Okay, so let's build a hypothetical character and see if this guy is more likely or less likely to commit a crime and why. So let's say we have a 20-year-old white male living in the projects. Father is absent. His mother works two jobs, so she's barely there. She's working to pay the bills, to put food on the table, pay for school, but she's there home with him maybe 1 or 2 nights a week. But she goes to church with him. He's barely passing in school, doing very poorly, just barely passing through. No father in his life. He has no siblings. And so he turns to whoever will give him attention, right? That could be a gang in the projects, gang in the neighborhood, or simply some criminal, right? Some uncle who just got out of prison, all right? And so you have all these things where they're supposedly stacked against you, right? So this kid is more likely to commit a crime, whether it be shoplifting, it be some minor vandalism, stealing a car, or even committing a murder after he escalates some more minor crimes to more sophisticated crimes. Because murder is not just a start out at the womb murdering, right? It's like a crime you elevate to, right? You do robbery, you do assault, unless you're just, Ted Bundy or Dahmer, then you just are a psycho and you're that small percent. But like I said, all these factors could make somebody more likely to commit a crime on paper, right? But you always have to remember the individual variable, okay? Let's say that this kid Jake, who I just described, right? Well, his next door friend, Darius, right? Or Derek, whatever. Let's say that he's in the exact same situation. Well, is he going to be likely to commit a crime too? Or is he going to be the deviant and go against the odds that are stacked against him and say, well, I don't want to be a criminal. I want to spend my life in jail. So then I go to defy the odds and then eventually go to law school, become an athlete, own a business, whatever it may be. Right? There's always an individual variable. So even if you live in the projects, you're poor, you have some mental disorders, whatever it is, yes, you're more likely to commit a crime on paper, but you still have the individual factor where you make that choice of to do it or not to do it, right? At the end of the day, everything you do comes down to your own choices.